Hey guys, so I already filmed today, so I wasn't planning on making another video, but something was brought to my attention that I really need to discuss. There is a family channel called Smellybellytv, and it's just like a normal family vlogger channel. However, they have a big focus on getting a bunch of exotic pets, which you guys know I'm not super in agreement with, but they just got ferrets, and the content that they've been posting is very concerning, very harmful for both their ferrets and the influence that they're giving off to their young viewers. They have millions of subscribers, and I have attempted to reach out to them multiple times, have yet to respond. You know, I'm trying to reach out to these people before discussing them publicly because I know that ferrets are very misunderstood. I have made tons of mistakes when I first got my ferrets, so I try not to judge people based on, you know, one video that I've seen, especially when they've just got the ferret. It's kind of hard to judge. These people have experience with exotic pets. There are two adults in the equation that should know better, and I have also been trying to contact them. Maybe they will reach out after I upload this video, which is what I hope for. I don't want to create a hostile environment. I don't want them to feel like they are getting attacked in any way. This is just the only way that I can get in contact with them because they are such a large account. So this is what I unfortunately have to do. So I'm going to be discussing their videos today, what is concerning, what is dangerous, and what you should not do. So I'm going to show you guys the email that I sent to them, showing you that I was perfectly cordial with them at first. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I sent them, hey there, I'm a ferret care content creator on YouTube. I do viral animal reaction videos, care content, all things ferret. Was sent your video by numerous followers, blah blah. Hope you don't mind me reaching out. I'm very aware of the multitude of misinformation online and from pet stores on exotic pets, as I'm sure as an exotic pet owner yourself, you totally know what I mean. Ferrets in particular are extremely high maintenance pets and require a lifestyle more like a cat. I recommend viewing this, blah blah blah. I also noticed you were using Marshall Farm products, so I tried to educate them on that as well. I also told them about the group that we created on exposing ferret mills. Hope you take the time to read my email and consider taking some information. And now the reason why I put at the end, my followers are always looking for me to expose others for ferret care, but I'm quite against doing that. The reason why that I put that in there is because it's sort of like a subtle, I don't want to say threat, but it's a subtle like, hey, if you don't respond and consider this information, I am going to talk about it publicly on my channel, which may create backlash for you. So that is why I decided to put that in there, because it's sort of like a subtle, you know, instead of me coming out and saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to make a video on you, because that kind of seems like an attack. I don't want these people to feel like I'm attacking them. That is not the proper way to educate others. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and we're all learning. Pet care is ever evolving. I was in the exact same spot when I first got ferrets, so I related with them, tried to educate them. I did the best that I could. I DM'd them on all of their accounts, aside from obviously their young children, and yeah, so I sent them another video, or not a video, I sent them another email today because they posted another video today. Hey there, I was just sent your recent video and we will watch it today, so you guys know what I'm talking about, but ferrets cannot be introduced to rats. This is incredibly cruel and stressful for both your ferrets and your rats. For rats are the natural source of prey for ferrets, yada yada yada. You guys all know already. With your channel's influence, this can be very harmful for other pet ferrets. Children will see your videos and assume this is okay. Please address this. This is so important, you guys, especially in a channel that has millions of subscribers on their platforms. They also can never swim in pools because they're discussing making their ferrets swim. Yeah, this is some really concerning stuff, you guys. I really mean it, and I tried to reach out to them. Of course, you know, I'm not planning on actually posting this video, so if I end up posting it, it's because they didn't respond to me. You know, I'm gonna give them another day. As you can see, I just sent this second email 20 minutes ago. Obviously, that's not enough time for people to respond. I sent the first one a day ago, so obviously I'm going to be blurring out the underage children in this video because I don't necessarily agree with putting your kids on YouTube when they're young and they can't exactly consent and profiting off of that. I think that that's kind of not the best and not a move that I would make personally, so I'm not going to be showing their faces.
It's little ears.
And how to care for your cat snakes.
Cat snake. I like that. It's official. We're adding ferrets to the farm. Smelly Belly Farm. They already like the camera. Hi, buddy. You saying hi? You're gonna see your new mama soon. She's gonna love you so much.
Okay, so right off the bat, they're bathing the ferrets in the sink with Marshall shampoo, which is not good. Those shampoos contain really harmful essential oils that actually build up in their system and cause organ toxicity over time. So seeing them bathing the ferret honestly doesn't surprise me because a lot of new owners make that mistake. But yeah, it's just, obviously it's sad to see.
Those are people with ferrets and they usually have pup pads. Right. I mean, it makes sense to me. And I'm an expert at everything.
Yeah, she is.
So they said they watched videos on ferret care, but I'm pretty sure most videos, even the outdated ones on YouTube, do not advise getting these plastic cages, guys. This cage is so small. This is even smaller than the ones that I complain about on my channel, you know. Those ones are actually a bit bigger, but this is like, I don't even know what animal you could house in this cage. It's not appropriate. They have a rodent hide in here. They have the odor pump thing that you put in their water. It's just very uneducated family, which, you know, that's not necessarily an awful thing. Of course, these two are adults, so they should have done their research before getting their kids a pet. But this cage is just extremely inappropriate. So that's pretty much the end of this video. So basically what we've got in it is inappropriate cage, inappropriate products, bathing, overbathing a lot. So the thumbnail for this video is actually like the kid holding the ferret in front of a pool, and it's called "We Try to Take Our Pet Ferret Swimming," which already is extremely concerning. Pool water is so harsh. We know that bath water, shower water, and whatnot is bad for ferrets. You can just imagine how bad chlorinated water is for them. They are so sensitive. Their skin is very sensitive. It will strip their oils. It will, these chemicals will attach themselves to the fur. The ferrets lick themselves clean, and they ingest the chemicals, potentially leading to toxicity. You have either a dead ferret or a very ill ferret. Having your ferret swim in pools is not something that I ever recommend. So let's just watch this video.
Loves treats. His favorite ones are the bacon treats, the turkey treats, and the banana treats. Yay!
Okay, so I don't really know. There's so much going on right now. I don't know if that's their only free roam space. I know that they mention it later on in this video, but playpen obviously is not enough space for a ferret. Ferrets need 8 hours outside of their cage daily in a large enough space. I'm sure all of you guys already know how I feel about that and how that is how you properly care for ferrets. This banana flavor, it doesn't actually have it's technically chicken flavor, but it does have natural and artificial banana flavoring, carcinogenic preservatives. To be more specific, propylene glycol is in these treats, which is banned for use in cats because it causes anemia. So Marshall thinks that it's an okay ingredient for ferrets because we have this proof for cats, but we don't have it for ferrets, even though ferrets and cats, as we know, are extremely similar in their dietary needs. Something that bothers cats and is unhealthy for cats, 9 times out of 10, it will also be the same for ferrets and vice versa. That's just how they work. They are a similar species. Let's just move on. I mean, this is all typical, like family goes out without doing their research, gets a pet from a pet store type thing, so I'm not too surprised. But there's a lot more to unpack with this video.
Get back in there!
He has a skin!
No, this is bad news!
Look at him, he's leaving his friend!
Yeah, you can't leave Bear. He's gonna be all alone without you. You need to figure this out, dude. I think Yeti's way smarter than you, and you need to take some lessons from him, okay? Yeah, you do. See what I'm talking about when we take them swimming. Yeti's kind of like a pro, he kind of got it right away, but Bear struggles a little bit.
Bear's a little slower, so
he's a little slower.
Yeti's kind of like...
So, I'm not sure if they actually include clips of the ferrets swimming in the pool in this video, but here the mom is talking about making the ferrets swim, I assume in the pool, which is very bad. I've already talked about it. I won't touch on it again, but that's also something that I sent to them in my email, so I'm hoping that they read that and they learn from that.
Diesel, our dog Diesel.
Yeah.
And
Bear's like Enzo.
Bear's kind of like Enzo, like he's a little bit slower to things.
A little bit slower, but that's okay. We still love him. You know exactly where he's gonna go.
Where's he going?
He's gonna go find the hole and start digging again.
Where does he think he's going? Is he going to get a drink?
Yeah, so this is where it gets extremely concerning. This part of the video makes me very uncomfortable to watch. As we all know, ferrets and rats cannot interact. They cannot be kept together at all. Ferrets and mice, ferrets and hamsters, ferrets and rabbits, ferrets and birds. They can't. Chinchillas, they have killed these animals in the past, no matter, you know, they were raised together or we only do it supervised. It has happened. I've heard the stories, you guys. Trust me, believe it from a ferret YouTuber herself. This is not safe. This is not safe. And the biggest issue here is influence. They have millions of subscribers. Kids are going to watch this. Kids are going to replicate it because that's what kids do. They're very impressionable. Really hoping that they don't actually keep these ferrets out here unsupervised in this playpen. As you saw, the white ferret was able to escape, and there's a pool, and it's just a very unsafe area. They also said that they were digging under the foundation, so hoping that this is only supervised. But again, this is not adequate for free roam time.
Okay. They're interested in each other.
Oh, that's poop in there. Yeah, they poop. No, they didn't. That's something else. It's just like the little tabby things that hold it together. Look at that. Is that Shoddy? Yeah. Look at Shoddy and Bear.
Oh, Bear's kind of freaking out.
Yeah, he's freaking out a little bit. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I'm like, I don't know. These rats look a little nervous.
What do we do? Oh, no. What if they start fighting each other?
I don't think they're going to. I'll pick it up if they do, though.
You're gonna put your hand in there? All those teeth? It's a lot of teeth in there.
These hands were made for biting.
Alright, so it looks like Mr. Rat, Bear. Ah, he's biting. Come out.
He's biting. He's biting the rat.
I don't know what Yeti's doing there, but he's got a rat cornered.
Alright, I guess they might have been just trying to play.
I think so. Maybe we should have just tried like one at a time, one of each at a time in the little hole, because I think they're scared now.
Well, now Yeti wants to go in. I mean, yeah, Yeti. Look at it.
Yeah, the rats are scared. There's a reason why the rats are scared.
You treat your brothers and sisters nicely, okay?
You be nice to the rats. Alright.
They're
We're meeting from outside of the gate. Let's see what's going to happen.
They're like sharks.
I think the rats are peeing in that.
Oh, no.
This is the equivalent in putting mice in a contained space and having snakes circle the enclosure. It's going to stress the heck out of these animals. And these rats are already stressed. They're peeing, they're hiding in the carrier.
Rat rescue mission accomplished. The rats have been saved. And the guy at PetSmart where we bought the rats, what did he say, Jayla?
He's like, rats don't like anything but rats.
No, he said his ferrets and rats get along, but he had the hairless rats. He said that makes all the difference.
I don't know. Ferrets into the pool. They're gonna go for their swim, and we looked it up, guys, that ferrets can swim, and we already know this because Yeti had already jumped into the pool, and we saw him swim. So he just.
So these people are saying that they looked it up and saw that ferrets can swim, so they assumed that they can put their ferrets in the pool. You guys, there's so much wrong with this video. There's so much wrong with this family, you guys. These are two adults. These people are probably like 20 years older than me. I'm 22, almost 23, and I know better than this, you guys. I know better than these two gross adults with kids. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a second.
Just jumped right in himself. So we have a feeling they kind of actually like swimming.
It's now time for the first ever and probably
No, they don't like swimming. They don't like swimming. The entire time, if you put a ferret in a pool, you know what it's going to do. It's going to try to get out. I have seen plenty of videos on TikTok of people doing this, and it's so upsetting and it's so stressful for the ferret and so bad for their coats. They will ingest that chlorine, you guys, and they will kill themselves. Do not kill your animals by letting them swim in the pool, you guys. Rabbits, hamsters, anything like that. Don't let them swim in a chlorinated pool. Don't let them swim in pools at all. For entertainment.
He's gonna do it again. Look at this.
Okay, so obviously he's cage raging.
Today's
This
events and
will be
activities have been canceled due to
anymore.
inclement weather. Yeah. We checked the radar, it's gonna be storming. But we do want to show you how cute it is when our ferrets swim, so we will do a whole video about that. Maybe we'll do like tricks in the pool and make it fun. But yeah, we couldn't do it.
I think we should do a pool party with all of our animals.
Yes, all
With
of
like
them.
the rats and the chickens,
the ducks,
the dogs, the ducks.
snake, your dragon.
I don't know if we could do Monty Scales, but
Murphy
I
likes
guess
the pool.
Murray can come. I think Monty Scales is the only one that's not gonna be able to come.
Yeah, there's
so,
so rats around.
Oh, yeah.
so
Snakes and rats
yeah,
don't
snakes
go
and
well
rats,
together.
they don't really.
What about ferrets? Ferrets?
Snakes and rats. Snakes and rats can't be put together, but the ferrets and the rats can. That makes no sense.
I think one, and so we're like, we
They're
gotta keep right out of here.
food.
Okay, so I'm
They're food. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Sorry, guys.
gonna do a quick story time with Jesse and Tara. So one of the things that we always do. Are you guys ready for the story? Hit the thumbs up. If you
I have
like
no
it.
idea what he's about to say, so.
So it's just kind of funny because we've had Enzo and Diesel for so long, and every time we buy a new animal, we come home and Enzo and Diesel just like look at us like,
Another one.
another one, you guys, another one.
And then Diesel gets super down.
Even the dogs know that these people have way too many animals. This is insane. That's a whole other issue that I'm not even going to talk about in this video. Family channels and too many pets. It's a very big issue here on YouTube. Obviously, you have pet tubers who are responsible. Some of them do have a little bit too many pets, but I mean, most of it's like reptiles and stuff that don't need the amount of attention that like a mammal animal would. But that's not right either. That's a whole other issue, and I'm sure there are many other people talking about that on YouTube, so I won't. But
In there, and Ada has trained them to go on puppy pads.
you guys, this is probably the most inappropriate cage for ferrets ever on the market. The only thing worse than this is like keeping your ferrets in like a pet carrier, like 24/7. This is not okay, even if just for nighttime or just for naps. This cage is not ever appropriate. It is easily breakable, easily escapable. Ferrets tend to cage rage in these, like, you can't even imagine. They break their teeth, they wear down their teeth from biting the bars. They can easily, as you can see, the door, it's a very easy pop-out mechanic. Ferrets will learn this very quickly, so and then owners resort to zip tying and clipping the door so they can't escape because that's how bad it is. They have one hammock, a puppy pad, and that's about it in here. Just... my disappointment is like beyond comprehension right now. Like, it's just, I can't even explain. Like, these people didn't even do a snippet of research, not even a tiny snippet, because I went into ferrets, you know, not knowing everything, not knowing nearly enough, but I knew not to do this. And I was, what, 20, 21 when I got them. These people are adults, grown adults. Like, that's just, it speaks volumes.
Sometimes they shake the cage.
I'm supposed to be out on the carpet. You know the rules. Then Ada puts this like extra supplement stuff on top of their food to keep their coats nice and healthy and shiny. Time for nap.
What did she say? They're not allowed on the carpet?
Where are they going? Oh, straight for the food and the water.
They got a new bed.
They got new beds. Yep. Hey, it's nap time.
Yeah,
Dude. Go
New
sit
beds.
down.
They're just blankets.
Right. Put them back in there. It's nap time. They've been having lots of playtime already.
Yeah, but they're so cute.
He's like his food and water out here because Ada replaced the bowls, so he's trying to get stuff out of the old bowls. And he's like, man, you left my hide outside. I need this in my home. I love all animals and all that. I'm a big animal lover. Ferrets were the one animal that I did not want to have as a pet, though, because I heard they were really smelly. Well, turns out it's not that bad. I also heard they were super needy, and it's really not that hard as long as you have a spot where you can take them to play every day for like an hour.
As long as you have a spot where you can take them to play every day for like an hour.
Or two, like really not that much. But you know, I don't have to do it, so.
I also got
An hour or two, you guys. Go to Google. How much time should a ferret be out of their cage? It says 4 hours, which I don't necessarily agree with, but that's a simple Google search, you guys. These people didn't even bother. They didn't even bother. And, I mean, I don't know about their care for their other pets. It sounds like they have a lot of other pets, possibly exotic animals. I would be very curious as to how their care is for those species as well. Because so far, this is very, very not good. And other exotic pets have even more specific requirements that they need. So if they can't properly take care of ferrets, I highly doubt that they can properly take care of other high-maintenance animals.
Ada because she has been taking care of these ferrets. I did not think that that was going to happen, but she's been taking care of it. And you know, the reason why I didn't trust it, you know, and this is for all the parents out there, usually when you get a dog, you know, you say, hey, all right, I'm getting you a dog. You're going to take care of the dog. I don't know about your family, but in my family, it seems like they never take care of the dog.
I think the problem is, like, it wasn't a pet that they really truly wanted. It's more what we wanted as a pet. So, like, whenever you give them, like, and a lot of parents don't want to get, like, exotic style things because you just aren't used to it. It just doesn't seem like the thing to do. But I've noticed if you give them what they truly want, they take care of it.
Yep.
Did you guys just hear this? Like, the worst parenting that I have ever seen on YouTube. Like, what kind of parenting style is that? Again, I'm 22 years old and I know how that's not how parenting works. You can't give kids living, breathing animals, you guys. Living, breathing animals that have feelings, that completely are a luxury to us. They are not a necessity. Pets are a luxury. Completely and utterly irresponsible. Irresponsible. I am just so disappointed in you. Dad, Mom, very, very irresponsible. All of my work that I've done on my channel for over a year now is like completely void because kids, well, I don't really mean that, but like kids will go and watch, you know, millions of subscribers that they have will watch these videos and replicate them no matter how much, you know, effort that I put because I'm only a small channel. We are still growing, of course, but it's like just more people that I have to deal with, more people that I have to re-educate, basically, is what I'm saying with. I have seen a lot of questionable care videos on YouTube, but without a doubt, this is probably the worst thing that I've seen in my time here on YouTube talking about ferret care. This is without a doubt the worst thing that I've seen, and I really, really hope that this video is seen by them. Again, please guys don't go spreading hate on their channel or spreading hate to the kids' channels and their pages. You know, the kids don't know any better. The parents know better. Parents know better. So very, very, very disappointed. And I can't even believe that this type of content is allowed on YouTube. I think that that's pretty alarming and eye-opening. And I really, 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 really hope and pray take this video down and really consider their influence and consider their care for their animals, and maybe reevaluate their care for the other animals as well. That's all that I have for you guys today. This isn't like a normal video. This is kind of like I really needed to get this out there. And again, it's uploaded because they didn't respond to me, or they chose not to delete that video, this video that you're watching. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. This is enough internet for me today, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.